the show is about entrepreneurs. And several weeks ago, I had an opportunity to connect with Eliot through sort of a personal mission. And to me, he embodies sort of a quintessential entrepreneur where he evolves from a particular profession into sort of a broader entrepreneurial mindset, trying to running and growing a business and potentially, having real sustainability in a field that we're all interested in, and that industry is music.
It's fascinating.
I shared a little bit earlier that recently I had a milestone birthday, and sort of one of my crazy ideas was to perhaps sit in with the band and play some drums, despite the fact that I had never really played a musical instrument in my life other than, hitting the tin cans when I was a lot younger. So
no bongos in the park for you, Richard?
There were no bongos, exactly. So in the process of my search, I ran across Page Music, and it was a business that has multiple studios on Newbury Street, but could also facilitate providing an instructor to your home. And that appealed to me quite a bit. So I reached out to Eliot. He shared with me sort of what they did, connected me with a fantastic young man who recent graduate of Berkeley, very talented musician in his own right, but most important attribute was he was patient. He was very encouraging, very supportive, and it was a great experience.
On some levels, it feels like I stumbled into it, but I think a lot of small business owners feel that way. But at the same time, I feel like it is just a total natural fit, and it just feels like something I was meant to do. So I have a background in music. I have a BA in music from Colorado College, and I've played guitar and I sing, and I've played in many bands and done a lot of gigs. But I started teaching, fairly early, really like late high school into college, started teaching private lessons. So, as I was playing a lot of gigs and working here and there, I started teaching more, and then got into it more as a regular gig, and then eventually started my own studio.
So somewhere along the way, it morphed into an idea where you could develop a range of musical options, and I see from your website that you have extensive offerings.
Yeah, we do most instruments. Piano, voice, and guitar are always real popular choices, but then we do violin and drums, and all the major instruments.
So over the last decade plus that you've been doing this, have you seen a shift in terms of the types of students that you're attracting or the desires? Richard earlier alluded to, people tending to later in life take on music lessons, and I don't know if it's a bucket list phenomenon, or it's I've always dreamed of, never had the time to, or the kids are gone and now I have a little time to myself. I mean, maybe it's all of those things, but have you seen that shift? Or
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it's been a shift for us, but I think we've always had a fair amount of adult students. So mainly because of our location. We're right there in the Back Bay, real easy off the T. The T's half a block away. So people come by after work, and then we offer some supplemental programs like we have a thing called Jam Night and Song Night. And so for adult students, that's a pretty interesting opportunity. They don't get a chance to always play with a band. That's hard to organize as an adult. What are you going to do? You're going to try to invite some friends over to your garage? I mean, that's tough. Or if you live in a condo, you can't do that. So we offer that. So that really appeals to that adult set.
How many students go through your studio in the course of a month or a year?
Well, weekly we have it's about like 150, 160 a week.
Oh wow! So pretty busy. Place.
Yeah, it can get busy. Yeah.
Great.
And we do a lot of hour-long lessons. For that. So I know other studios count their number of students, but they do a lot of half-hour lessons. We generally recommend 60-minute lessons for our adult students, and then we do 40 minutes for kids.